One of our friends gets Prosecco, another has wine, another has whiskey. With that game, for people that don't understand King's Cup, there are 4 kings in the deck. Every time a king is pulled, everyone pours a little bit of their drink into the king's cup. In our case, it was a pitcher this tall. So the first king was like that much liquid. We finally get towards the end of the deck, and sometimes King's Cup doesn't last that long because if you get the 4 kings, then you're done. That game, there was like probably 3 cards left on the table, and I was like, this is not gonna be my night. I flipped it over, and I was like, oh my god. The person who draws the last
that everybody
king,
put everything in, you drink that whole thing.
yeah, you have to knock it back. And I have to say, I did a very good job chugging that shit. Full of beer, Prosecco, wine, whiskey, everything. That was the first time that I was ever drunk in my life. I call an ex because I'm a fucking moron. But it wasn't like, no, I want you back. It was like,
what did you say?
I was like,
one of those?
no, I'm a piece of shit.
And I start eating Cheerios like
Cheerios.
crazy. And then I grow to 5'7".
I'm 5'7". Girls think that 5'7" is like short.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise is 5'6". He's a sex icon.
I weigh more than Conor McGregor.
What?
Conor McGregor's 156 pounds.
You fat motherfucker.
Do you guys want to know the last time I was 155 pounds? 11 years old.
Exposing your goofy side on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like,
Expose your goofy side, and then everyone wants to kill themselves.
Yeah, they're like, did you just see the one where they cut to Bill Cosby and he's like,
He's walking.
Have you seen those people that have 2 colored eyes? They have one that's blue, one. Oh my god, that is the sexiest thing on planet Earth. Oh my god.
Something about that that just hits different. Green and brown, you're like.
You get a breath of fresh air when you look at them.
I
But
can't
still,
do that. I can't. I would look at them every time and be like, you just think you're better than me.
When someone says, oh yeah, I'm a born again Christian, I'm like, that doesn't help my case. I don't trust you anymore or any less.
You know what my crazy
You're
thought
saying
is?
that.
Have you ever heard of like the early Christian church was a mushroom cult?
Shrooms?
Yeah.
Early
There's
Christianity.
a book called The Sacred Mushroom and the Cross. I haven't read it. I'm talking out of my ass. A linguist found parallels in the words that were used in the Bible and correlates them more specifically to a psychedelic mushroom, which we know as being the red-capped mushroom we see everywhere. Amanita muscaria, I think it's called. Over like the years and through the translations, we're sort of building a religion on what was a unique way to experience God. So my crazy thing is, if you're a Christian, you have to do mushrooms at least once. You have to get fucked up at least once.
Priest, I dare you.
If that whole line of thinking is right, the whole purpose of the early church was to say, hey, you can experience God. Fucking do mushrooms then. Because what if, because some people
Like God strays like
It's-
mushrooms.
it's
I
like-
hear mushrooms. When was the R. Kelly thing though? That was in like.
Fuck if I
2000.
know. I don't know.
that was the 90s.
wait, like when he peed on them or when he got convicted for peeing on them?
What?
I think he peed on them. You know the R. Kelly thing, right? There's like video evidence of like him peeing on a 14-year-old girl.
Yeah.
They came after him so many times for that. It was like the recent interview he did where he's like, man, you guys won't leave me alone.
Dude, the thing was,
What was
that
he saying?
That was right during the trend of people throwing cheese on their cats. And so people would like take the picture of him crying and put a piece of cheese on it.
The memes was R. Kelly. I'm fighting for my life. The internet.
Yeah,
cheese.
that's
It's like the cheese.
Yeah.
You could stop maybe the Twin Towers from happening, but you just let the Pentagon and the other one happen.
Exactly.
What if he got radicalized by Al Qaeda?
It was like a
I don't think that'd be fun.
What?
I don't think that would be much fun.
For anybody.
I don't want to be
Agreed.
radicalized by Al
I'm
Qaeda.
saying, no, I'm saying Captain America, and that's why he didn't stop.
Oh!
What the fuck did you think I was talking about?
I thought we were talking about
Just
like
random people getting
us being.
It's like, dude, what if we got radicalized by Al Qaeda tonight?
That's why
Let's just do it.
I was a
What
little.
are we waiting for?
Are we all brown eyes up in here?
We actually all have blue eyes. It's just underneath the brown. I saw this thing once, dude. Like every iris has like multiple like layers of pigment. I think I'm a doctor.
That won't work
I'm a
when
doctor.
you're trying to convince a date that you're hot.
Yeah, like no, my eyes are blue.
Actually blue.
Yeah, they took like a dropper, dude, and they like dropped it in someone's eye, and it ate away the brown and left it with blue.
Did they volunteer to do that?
Yeah,
That's
it's
kinda
like a new
sick.
cosmetic. I don't know if it's new still, but it was a cosmetic
Dude,
surgery.
I've
I would never do
always-
that. I don't want to go blind. Dude, $1 million business idea. I think this is your idea of the Tide Pod candies.
Oh my god! How come no one's done that?
Dude,
The first time
I
saw
think
Tide
you
Pod,
thought
I was
of
like,
that.
Wait, I kind of.
That's what everybody. So good, dude.
he looks so.
And then-
I mean, who the fuck made those and went, nobody's gonna want to eat this?
It was a villain who wanted
It's a
people to
Russian
die,
thing,
and
yeah.
He was like, I'm gonna make it so appealing.
But then you touch
so,
one.
You touch it, you
But
squeeze
then
it,
you
and go,
touch it.
It's so squishy.
Put it in the laundry. Like,
Quick lick for good luck. Maybe another one.
Apparently, I'm in the minority. Raisin Bran, it's not that bad. What's better is the cereals it's just bran, no raisins in it.
I love raisin.
Good. Yeah.
Maybe that's why you both are short.
I loved it. That's exactly what it is, actually.